Hi, I'm Mhairi Maclean from CUPRA Milton Keynes, and I'm so excited to reveal our very first electric CUPRA model, the Born. So some of the striking features on the new CUPRA Born include the new CUPRA badging and also our CUPRA lettering, 3D front grille with the copper inserts, and also our full LED headlights with their unique signature. Now, as you can see, we also have our new concave design, which is simulated to our shark nose front. On our CUPRA Born, we have our floating C pillar design, as you can see here, with our 3D shapes. Full LED headlights to the rear. Now this particular model is the V3, so it comes with front and rear parking sensors and a rear camera as well. And then we also have the beautiful rear diffuser at the bottom. One of our features of the CUPRA Born is the beautiful 20-inch alloys, which are also aerodynamic in design as well. Now the CUPRA Born has been designed with sustainability in mind. Now these seats are made out of recycled C plastic, which is fantastic, and also the copper detailing from the centre console also matches with the flex on the seat as well. One of my favourite features is on the head-up display. Now this is available on the V2 and the V3, so I can see the speed, my navigation, and then also any markers for the cruise control in mind as well. Now one of the features as well, which is also a must, is the massage seat function, which is on the V3 model as standard. Our 12-inch screen on the CUPRA Born is fantastic because there's so many features that run through here. For example, we have wireless full link, which is easily accessible, negates the need for having any cables or anything plugged in inside the car itself. Also, the heated seats are on the passenger and driver's side. They're easily accessible by double tapping on this heat function just here, which will turn on my heated seats. And then also I can control the heat by sliding this bar or volume controls just on here. Also, the vehicle safety systems are easily accessible. I can set exactly how I would like my adaptive cruise control to work. I can also set up how I would like my vehicle charged and if I want to put any routines in as well. To complete the cleaner look inside the car, we have the new haptic controls on the steering wheel just here. This will do both my cruise control, my view in front of me, and also I can see my head-up display. So the view I have at the moment includes my speed and also my directional turn for the satellite navigation. And this is finished with a cleaner look because my gear selector is actually just up here for drive, brake, reverse, neutral, and park. Now you never need to have range anxiety with the CUPRA Born, as in the satellite navigation I can search for charging stations, and this will pull up charging stations in your local area, but also the really good thing is it will tell me what kilowatt hour the chargers are as well. So if I do need a rapid charger, I can see how far away it is, and also it will take me straight there. So this version of the CUPRA Born I'm driving is the 58 kilowatt battery. So this one here will give you an electric mile range of 263 miles. Now a couple of things you can do to preserve your mileage is that on a very cold day, which we do get a few of them in the UK, is that you can use the heated seats instead of using your actual heating on the vehicle. Now this won't use your range in the same way that it will if you actually put the heating on in the vehicle, so you'll notice that will save it. You can also use the preheat function from your CUPRA app as well for the Born, so you can preheat your vehicle or pre-cool it on a hot day like this prior to leaving home in the morning. You can actually set a routine up for that as well, which is good. And then the final option is using the heat pump. So the heat pump is a factory option from CUPRA. What that will do is you will actually benefit from some of the components on the Born's electric motor. By using the heat pump, you will actually be able to save your range by quite a considerable amount as well. Now we also do a 77 kilowatt battery. Now your 77 kilowatt battery is the e-boost version. That will give you up to 341 miles of electric range, and that will also give you a 230 PS powered motor instead of the 204 which you'll get in the 58 kilowatt battery. Now one thing to note about the 77 kilowatt battery boost engine is that it actually then will come with 4 seats. So 2 outer seats in the rear, instead of having your traditional 3 seats in the rear. So there are 2 ways of driving the electric Born. We can do standard drive. So this at the moment, what will happen is that, say for example, if I slightly take my foot off the accelerator or take it off completely, it will coast. If I use the B method, which is the braking, what that will do is do engine regeneration immediately. So as I take my foot off the accelerator, that will use engine braking and bring me to a much slower stop. On the virtual screen in front of me, I can also see the power that I'm using. So when I accelerate, it will show me how much of the electric motor I'm using at that time. And if I brake or take my foot off the accelerator, it will show me also a bar of how much regeneration is going back into the engine as well. So you also have different driving modes in the CUPRA Born as well. I can choose to set up a more range effective driving mode, performance, comfort, or I can set my own individual one as well. So within the individual ones, I can choose how much of the sound actuator noise I want inside the car. Sometimes on electric vehicles, people find that more helpful if you're prone to motion sickness. I can also adjust the chassis control on the vehicle and the steering as well. Now with public charging, there's many great apps you can use like ZapMap or BP Pulse, for example, which I'm using here. Now this will show me where the chargers are, which ones are in use and which ones are available. Now your Type 2 charger will be slightly slower. That will be like the one you have at home on your home wall box. The CCS version is your rapid charger on here. It will also tell you how much it is to charge per kilowatt hour. So you can also see the free ones, and there's also many incentives in city centres as well for either free parking with charging, or in some cases there are some free charging points as well. So with our super fast charger, this will charge up to 80% of your battery capacity in just under 30 minutes. So if you're ready to make the electric change, contact me at CUPRA in Milton Keynes and we can talk through everything CUPRA.